Welcome to the Startup Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, the host of the show, where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. The base rate fallacy is a cognitive bias defined by Wikipedia as a tendency to ignore base rate information, generic and general information, and focus on specific information, that information only pertaining to a certain case. One-off sales to specific companies, while helpful, does not define the startup's growth forecast. Investors should look at the core systems of a startup to understand their acquisition, conversion, and revenue. Consulting work and other non-recurring revenue models make it difficult to predict revenue. Recurring revenue becomes a strong indicator of future revenue growth. To overcome the base rate fallacy, look for metrics across a broad range of customers and not select ones. The presence of metrics is a good sign. The absence of metrics is a bad sign. Focus on recurring revenue metrics to understand the acquisition, activation, and retention rates. Hockey stick projections should be avoided as it assumes something will occur outside the normal operations of the business to take the company's revenue higher. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start something today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early-stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.